Hello again, it's Lock Noob and you're watching my side channel, Side Noob, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and put together, or back together should I say, this new Ultion 1-star lock. Now, I actually gutted both sides, so this really is going to be a tough one to do, but nevertheless we'll persevere. Why did I gut both sides? Well, I did mess up the gutting of the first lock, so I just wanted to make sure I had the pins in the right order because, well, you know, I'm a bit like that. So, yeah, let's have a go at just making sure that we do everything correctly. So I've got another spare key here. Let's take that off. Pop that into the pin chamber on this side like that. And what we're going to do is then just populate that with the correct pins in the correct order. And I don't think I got them in the right order the first time, so but I think that they're in the right order now. So we're going to pop those in. Reassembling a double-sided Euro is a real pain, but you know, we will try. I just remembered that one piece of equipment that I'll probably need is underneath my camera, so once I've done this, I'm probably just going to cut away and come back. Come here, come here. There we go. Right, done. We'll also slide in, because we can, these really beefy anti-drill plates like that. And we'll try and put this plug in a position which means that these won't get in our way too much. But yeah, kind of like those. Very, very nice. Okay, just going to put that over at the back somewhere. And yeah, I'm going to cut away and get that other piece of equipment I need. Okay, we're back and I think we're vaguely okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to put the first half sort of back together, all right-ish, and sort of in a standard way. Okay, so literally just going to pop a follower in like that, get to pin chamber 6 and just populate each chamber in turn backwards as we normally do. Which is quite easy said than done because the pins in this lock are very small because of the anti-snap bar that runs through. Any longer pin probably wouldn't be. Oh, just goes to show, doesn't it? I let my grip loose on the back of that follower. Not used to doing a double Euro from the back, so please bear with me. Tend to only have like one chance of putting these things back together, so mistakes can and probably will be made, but we'll get there together. Steel spring now, pin chamber 4 on this side with the anti-bump pin on top of it. There we go. And these lovely brass springs. Pop these, so just popping these down the correct pin chambers. Nice steel anti-drill pin there. And another one. Really close to the front, that one. Good. Okay. Now, what we need to do is push this plug and its pins back in through, but I'm going to try, oh, it's a pain to deal with, just put a shim in here because I can, and the tenet is if you can shim it, just shim it like that, and then I'm going to go in and make sure that any holes in the back of the plug do not align with the driver pins we just put in, and we have that flat piece there, so I think that's fine. Keep my fingers on the anti-drill bits like that, and it should just slide in okay, I think. If it doesn't, we just need to make sure those anti-drill bits are pushed in, and then try to wiggle out the shim. I need smaller fingers really, but nevertheless it should be okay. So let me just try and get in there with these tweezers. A bit of a pain to get these shims out from a double Euro like that, I have to admit. It is rather annoying. There we go. So a bit twisted, but we'll get it out. There we go. And make sure the key works. Pull that out. We will probably pull it out first, and then we'll put the key back in that side to pull that out to put the cam back in. But right now, we're not going to do that. To populate this side, then I'm going to use a front follower. If I can find it, where is it? And you get these 3D printed, or 3D print them yourself if you find the model online. And this is a bit more tricky, but we will persevere. So in terms of these pins, I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Anti-bump, one of those, and then these. Okay, something like that. I'm not overly worried if I got these two steel pins the wrong way around. It won't make it a bit too much of a difference. Although, if you look here, you see that you got a low cut, so you probably want the taller pin in the front, so that it's more balanced, like that, so you don't have a driver pin that's too short. Right, anyway, so take the, I should have looked at that first. If I got one of those pins the wrong way round, like I said, it doesn't really matter. For me, anyway, I'm not going to be using this in a door, now that I've picked it and gutted it and broken its warranty. There we go. Turn that in, clip it down, and go to the next chamber, which is there. You don't have much room with these. The difference between the pin chamber that you could populate last time and the pin chamber that you're populating this time is probably about 1 millimeter of wiggle space. So you've got to make sure that you rotate into this and hold it and get the next one. This is your pin, drive pin 4, which goes all the way back there. There we go, all the way down. Good, good, good. The anti-bump pin goes in now. Ooh, ooh, there we go. Got it. Okay, then the last 3 chambers. That's one. With one of these very tiny little serrated spools. There we go, push that down. These are the anti-drill driver pins, if I can get them in. Desperately wants to deflect off, which is a bit annoying. We will get there. If you don't have one of these front followers, you can use segmented followers that go in the cam space, are about just under 1 centimeter wide, and you push them in and push them up in segments, but they are very fiddly indeed, and prone to you slipping off them and then having all the guts re-spill out. I do have some segmented followers, I've used them successfully, but I much prefer, where I can, to use these front followers. And there we go. So then what we do is we rotate this all the way around like that. Get this, not the commercial one, this 3D printed one with a bobby pin. This is just too tall for the bottom of the keyway of the plug, so I'm going to pop this on like that. And that should hold my pins in enough to pull this out. And then if I get this plug here, I've tipped out on one side the anti-drill, so I'm going to pop them back in. It's a bit fiddly, as you can see, this lock. One. And the one from the other side's come out. We'll get there. We've just got to keep it upright, and I've sort of got fatigued hands from a night of picking and gutting. And they are a little bit on the shaky side from all the tension I've been putting on. And then what we'll do is slide this in like that without the key. Make sure everything's pushed in nicely. You've got to make sure that your anti-drill things don't keep popping out. That is a massive pain. Tip it up slightly and be gentle with these cores because they do have breakaway cutouts on. And there we go, got it in. Okay, so that's the position we probably want it to be in. And we've got to put in these two spacers like that. They should go in okay. If not, then we'll just pop the key in and just pull that plug out a smidgen. Like that, just a little bit. Then we put these in either side. These are like these little spacers for the cam. They push on the center piece and make sure we don't tip the pins out and help the cam swap sides. There we go. It should drop in quite deep into one side. We'll try the other side as well without doing a ping pong back and forth. Just got to carefully just let it drop in that side. We'll be very careful when it's in this position because the plugs are floating free. And there we go. Right now we can pop the cam in the center and try to align it with both sides. Which can be a wee bit tricky, but we'll try. So think about there, put that for that side, and push this side in, and turn it so about there for that side. That's good. So there we go. Got it. See that? And pull that out. So that's there. Okay, so that isn't 100% aligned how I'd like it, so I'm just going to move this side out a little bit and turn the cam the other way. You'll see why. Something like that. Like that. Now, if I turn my key and pull it out, it's where I want it, which is that side. Okay, so that side's now complete. This side now, I can remove, and I can try with that key. Well, I've got to turn around with my pick first. Like that. Okay, good. I got the cam the wrong way around again. Okay, that's fine. What we just need to do is, again, pull out one side with the key in, and hope for the best, like that. See, it pushes the lock out. That's what you want. Just gently move that side out to disengage the cam again. Then we can hopefully just move it around like that. Then put some pressure on from both sides until we get it to sort of meet in the middle. There we go. It's one side. Okay, so now I need to basically pull out one of the keys on one side. There we go, I think that's right. Can I pull the key out? That's it, there, got the cam just perfect where I want it. Then we can put on the clips, like this, which I'll just feed through from this side, like that. I've got some little pliers which I should be able to press these on with. Again, not massively concerned at the moment. I can always do that off camera, but I just want to do an even squeeze either side of this. Like that. And then I've got to pin the, oh, I've got to get that right. And then I've got to put the other circlip on the other side and then put these pins in. But essentially, that's about it. I think I might have messed that side up a bit. Hold on. Got my pliers here, that'll do a quick job. There, try and get those off a bit. Probably should have said that I need to align the lock properly. Come here, you. Which I'll do off camera. Anyway, it's all fine. I just need to make sure that this is all compressed down over the cam and it's all sort of nicely fit in there. There we go, like that. Pick that up. Okay, good. That's what we're looking for. Push that in. Make sure that's all crimped down properly. These pins here, by the way, these were pushed out of that side. So the round part of the pin, which is there, needs to be pushed through this side again, like that. And same with this one, they're slightly bent, which is how they're held in, and that goes through that side too. Then I'll just tap those in properly later, and that's basically it assembled. I'll stick on the other circlip, whatever I've done with that. I'll find it later. And then we've got a lock. So as you can see, this side now works nicely, and then the other side should work too. And there we go, we've got our Ultion 1-star. That's being a bit of a pain. Our Ultion 1-star back together. I think it's because there we go, got it. I haven't put the circlip on, so it pushed it out the front. But there you go, it's all done. I just need to put that next circlip on, which I've just found here, like that, and then it'll all hold together and be all lovely. Good stuff. Right, thanks for watching that. That went together a lot more smoothly than I thought it would. A few lessons there for you, but not too many, truthfully. It just goes back together like any one of these locks. And yeah, just have fun. If you do get one of these, take extra care with it, because they are a bit more fiddly to put together, and yeah, have fun. Anyway, look, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you have a comment, leave a comment. I read them all, reply to as many as I can. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my side channel and want to see more lock exploration videos like this, they're a bit lengthy, but if you like that, then do please subscribe to this channel and my main channel if you haven't done so. It really helps me out. Okay, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.